You're surrounded by people, laughter, conversation, the hum of connection. But inside, there's a silence, a hollow space where warmth should be. You feel utterly, profoundly empty even as the room overflows. It's a loneliness that isn't about being alone, but about being unseen, unheard, unfelt, right in the middle of it all. This isn't just shyness. It's a specific kind of psychological numbness, a disconnect that runs deeper than surface interactions. It's a pattern, a survival mechanism, and it tells a story about how your nervous system learned to protect itself. Most people assume this feeling means something is wrong with them, that they're inherently broken or unlikable. But the truth is, this emptiness isn't a flaw. It's a signal. It's the echo of past experiences, a learned response to environments where true connection felt unsafe or impossible. Your mind isn't choosing isolation, it's defaulting to a familiar state of emotional withdrawal. Here's why some people feel empty, even in a full room. First, the performance of presence. You are physically there, but emotionally, you are performing. You smile, nod, offer polite responses, but it's a script. Inside, you're monitoring, analyzing, trying to predict what's expected, rather than genuinely engaging. This isn't about being fake. It's about self-protection. You learned that showing your true self, your vulnerabilities, or your genuine reactions led to pain, rejection, or being misunderstood. This is often rooted in childhood environments where emotional expression was met with criticism, dismissal, or even punishment. You learned to create a social self that was acceptable, leaving your authentic self hidden and starved. This constant performance creates an invisible wall. People interact with the mask, not you. This reinforces the belief that your true self is unlovable or unacceptable, deepening the sense of isolation and emptiness. You are present, but you are not there. Second, the search for a specific resonance. You're not just looking for any connection. You're looking for a specific kind of deep, resonant understanding that rarely exists in casual social settings. When you don't find it, the absence feels amplified. This isn't pickiness. It's a deep hunger for emotional attunement. You crave someone who can see beyond the surface, who can sense the unspoken parts of you. This often stems from early experiences of emotional neglect, where your core emotional needs were consistently unmet. You learned that superficial interactions were common, but true emotional mirroring was rare. This creates a deep, often unconscious longing for someone to finally get you. This constant unfulfilled search leads to chronic disappointment. Every interaction that falls short of this ideal deepens the feeling of emptiness, confirming the belief that such connection is impossible for you. You are surrounded, but you are not met. Third, the overwhelm of unfiltered input. For some, a crowded room isn't just people. It's a chaotic flood of energy, emotions, and expectations. Your nervous system becomes overstimulated, and to cope, it shuts down, creating a protective numbness. This isn't social anxiety in the typical sense. It's a nervous system response to perceived threat. The sheer volume of social cues, sounds, and interactions can feel like an assault, triggering a freeze response. This is often linked to a highly sensitive nervous system or a history of trauma where environments felt overwhelming and unsafe. Your body learned that the safest way to navigate chaos was to dissociate, to retreat internally. This internal shutdown prevents genuine connection. You might appear calm or detached, but inside, you're simply not processing the external world in a way that allows for emotional exchange. The numbness is a shield, but it also becomes a prison. And this is the part most people miss. This emptiness isn't just a feeling, it's a feedback loop. The more you feel unseen, the more you retreat. The more you retreat, the less opportunity there is for genuine connection. You become a ghost in your own life, moving through rooms full of people, but never truly touching or being touched by them. The real danger is that this emptiness starts to feel like your identity. You begin to believe that this is simply who you are, someone destined to be alone, even when surrounded. This isn't your identity. It's a deeply ingrained survival pattern, a shadow cast by past wounds. Your body is not choosing safety. It is choosing familiarity. To feel empty in a full room is to carry a silent wound. It's the echo of a time when your true self was not safe to be seen. The path out isn't about forcing yourself to be more social, but about slowly, gently creating spaces where your authentic self can emerge without fear. It's about recognizing that the numbness is a protector, but one that now keeps you from the very thing you crave. The silence you feel in a crowd is not a personal failing. It is a profound longing, and that longing is the first whisper of what your soul truly needs. If this resonated with a hidden part of you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Sometimes, just naming the feeling is the first step towards finding your way back to yourself.